Yeah, the thing about all these other forms of wealth is that they're still part of the fiat system, and that's something that a lot of people don't really have a good grasp of. So the traditional stores of value are real estate and stocks, and both of them have been manipulated heavily by fiat money. The availability of mortgages means that there's loans available whenever you want to buy a house, assuming you have sufficient credit or whatever. And therefore, the housing market gets completely distorted. One of the reasons why, housing is such a big issue is because it has this store value premium. So instead of housing going to people that need houses to live, it goes towards people that want housing to invest. So, one random statistic I heard recently is that New York City has like the top end condos, right? The places that where everyone wants to live, like they're like 60% vacant. And the reason is because it's a great investment. So rich people buy those things, and instead of it going towards people that could use it, right? Like that maybe work in the city or whatever, it's not even people that live there. It's like foreign nationals that are buying it because they want to store value. So you get distortions like that all over the place. And I don't need to get into the other store of value like stocks and different equities and stuff like that, but those are heavily manipulated too. It's not the PE ratios are all out of whack and things like that because there's a store value premium to these things. So when we talk about Bitcoin fixing some of this stuff, what you need to fix the evils of fiat is another system completely. And the premise of this book, and the reason why I called it Fiat Ruins Everything instead of Bitcoin Fixes This, is that oftentimes the removal of something is way more powerful than the addition of something. And you might have seen this in your daily habits or something. If you're trying to pick up a new habit, right? Like somebody says, you know what, like it's really awesome if you exercise every day. Well, it turns out that that could be good, but if you're like drinking and passing out from alcohol every night or something like that, removing that is probably going to do way more for you than starting the exercise, right? And that's how things are with Bitcoin. Oftentimes, Bitcoin is amazing and it does a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong, but oftentimes the benefits that we get from Bitcoin are simply the removal of fiat.